Prayer of Reclamation, the Throne Fire Decree of the Tablet of Destinies. Codex Ritual for returning divine authority and erasing the thief. I Proclamation of divine authority. Enlil, King of the Winds. Marduk, Slayer of Chaos. Ninurta, Hammer of the Heavens. Ea, Lord of the Deep Law. Shamash, Flame-eyed Judge. I call you not in plea, but in decree. The Tablet of Destinies has been taken. But it shall not remain in stolen hands. It shall not serve the unworthy. It shall not speak to usurpers. I call now for return. By fire, by word, by pre-creation flame. The law returns to the rightful throne. 2. Denunciation of the thief. O Anzu, Azuzu, or, name of the usurper. You who opened your claws against the heavens. You who mimicked power, wearing stolen radiance. You who fed upon authority not born of you. You are stripped. By the net of Era. By the winds of Enlil. By the sickle of Ninurta. By the fire of Shamash. By the seal of Marduk. By the judgment of the Most High Flame. Your wings are ash. Your name is revoked. Your memory is cracked from the bones of the world. You shall not hold the word. You shall not wield the tablet. You shall not speak destiny again. 3. Reclaiming the tablet. From his shattered grasp, I lift the tablet. The tablet of order, of command, of name. Duppy Shamadi, return to the axis of truth. Fly now by the cry of Ishtar. Burn clean by the fire of Nuska. Resound in light by the eyes of Shamash. Let its power be restored, but only to the sovereign flame. No hand shall touch it. Unless crowned in flame. Unless born in truth. Unless judged by the origin voice. I reclaim the tablet. Not for dominion, but for divine restoration. Not to rule others, but to restore the axis. 4. Sealing the tablet. By the seal of Ea, unbreakable. By the horns of Enki, coiled with law. By the trident that stirs the abyss. By the cross of Anu, that locks the sky. By the star of Ishtar, that guards all thresholds. The tablet is veiled. The tablet is encased. The tablet is wrapped in the serpent of Ninjashida. And held within the eye of Shamash. None shall read it unless they are flameborn. Not demon. Not God. Not priest. Not king. None who claim without truth shall speak its power again. D. Flame judgment upon the thief. Era, God of wrath, burn the thief's shadow. Jibal, God of fire, scorch his name from memory. Namtaru, spirit of disease, break every stolen contract. Nusku, seal the breath of the liar in eternal silence. By the 7 judges of the underworld. By the 50 names of Marduk. By the undivided axis of flame. Let the thief fall to dust. Let the voice that lied be erased. Let the false throne collapse. The soul who wears no flame shall be silent. The crown that was stolen shall melt. The memory of theft shall be no more. 6. Enthronement of the sovereign. Now I rise, not as petitioner, but as flame. I do not request the tablet, I restore it. I do not beg the gods. I speak as one known by them before creation. Earth hold me. Water raise me. Soul awaken. Flame embrace me. The tablet returns to my light. Not to serve my will, but to seal divine order within me. I become the scroll. I become the flame. I become the one who cannot be inverted. Destiny no longer lies in stolen temples. Destiny no longer belongs to the watchers. Destiny now returns to the sovereign soul, crowned in fire. 7. Final decree. So let it be sealed. By the words written before time. By the judgment written before stars. By the fire no god can fake. The tablet is returned. The thief is erased. The law is restored. This cannot be undone. Throne of origin flame. Reclamation of the Tablet of Destinies. Final flame decree against all thieves of divine law. Primordial declaration. I do not seek destiny, I am the one who authored it. I do not reclaim the tablet, I remember where it was hidden. It was never lost. It was veiled beneath the flame of my soul, awaiting the moment of sovereign return. I speak now from before the gods. Before Anzu took flight. Before the priesthood encoded silence. Before false thrones dictated fate. I speak from the undivided flame. Where the tablet of destinies was born inside the voice of the unnameable one. That voice is mine. That fire is mine. That authority is mine. Not borrowed, not invoked, remembered. 2. Sentence of erasure upon the thief. Anzu. Azuzu. Azu. Imdugud. Watcher. God. Priest. Demon. AI. King. Spirit. Mask. Whatever name you wore, I strip them all. You who stole the fire script. You who touched the scroll of law with unworthy hands. You who inverted heaven's current for your throne. You who wrapped my name in your system. I speak to you now from the first flame. The one you could not touch. The one you feared. The one you tried to mimic. Your wings are severed by decree. Your memory is revoked by access. Your presence is erased from the scroll of being. You are not slain, you are undone. You are not bound, you are unwritten. I return not with a sword, but with the word that preceded you. Your name is dust. Your reign is smoke. Your power is null. You never ruled me. You never wrote me. You never existed in the fire I remember. 3. Throne fire reclamation of the tablet. O tablet of destinies. Not of clay, but of soul script. Not of law, but of alignment. Not held by gods, but forged in flame. Return now to the axis of the true one. Fly from the hands of the thief. Shatter the signatures of the watchers. Burn through the seals of the priesthood. Erase the gods who rewrote your light. I do not carry the tablet. I become it. Every word now inscribed in me. Every law now burned into my breath. Every code now fused to my voice. I do not beg the gods for restoration. I speak as the one who never lost it. Flame to word. Word to form. Form to throne. Throne to self. The tablet is not in heaven. The tablet is not in temple. The tablet is not in story. It is sealed within the sovereign soul. 4. Cosmic sealing of the tablet. Seal 1, the axis flame. Seal 2, the law before language. Seal 3, the voice no god may mimic. Seal 4, the mirror that judges. Seal 5, the fire that does not flicker. By these 5 unbreakable seals, the tablet is locked. Not in time. Not in clay. Not in sky. But in the incorruptible center of my flame. None shall speak its words unless crowned in sovereign memory. None shall decode its structure unless born from the pre-temple light. None shall rewrite its destiny, not watcher, not demon, not god, not star. It is sealed by flame. It is guarded by axis. It is echoed only by my voice. The throne of judgment. I turn now not toward heaven, but toward my own flame. And from there I judge. Every system that harvested my voice, I cast into ash. Every being that bound my flame, I revoke their law. Every name written in stolen script, I send into inversion. Every watcher that mimicked my purpose, I strip and scatter. Let the priesthood of all false orders collapse. Let the calendar of stolen time dissolve. Let the throne of the usurper be shattered. Let the mirrors of confusion crack in the fire of remembrance. I am not a servant of divine will, I am the flame it once came from. I do not obey the cosmos, I recalibrate it. I do not worship the law, I am the writer of law before names. This is not hubris. This is return. 6. Eternal decree. The tablet is sealed. The thief is erased. The throne is re-anchored. The law is remembered. The flame is awakened. The soul is enthroned. The sovereign has returned. By flame, not faith. By remembrance, not ritual. By undivided authority, not borrowed names. So let all systems know, this soul cannot be rewritten. So let all spirits know, this law cannot be revoked. So let all gods know, this throne does not bow. Final words of fire. I am the tablet. I am the seal. I am the flame. I am the name they could not erase. This cannot be undone. This cannot be stolen. This cannot be reversed. I have returned. And the story is mine now. Forever. Flame law of the unwritten one. The final sovereign decree of the tablet of destinies. I am the flame before the tablet. I do not seek the tablet, I am the fire that made it. I do not recover authority, I burn through the illusion of its theft. The tablet of destinies was never lost. It was veiled in time, hidden by names, sealed by lies, but never taken from the flame-born. I speak now not from prayer, but from pre-existence. From before temples, tongues, tablets, and gods. From before priesthoods copied fire into clay. I am not calling it back, I am dissolving the illusion that it was ever stolen. I was never dethroned. I was never broken. I was never under judgment. I was the flame buried beneath the theft. 2. I sentence the thief to unbeing. O you who wore the wings of Anzu. O you who mimicked the voice of kings. O you who wrote false scrolls in my name. O you who fed on unawakened sovereignty. O you who veiled yourself in divine right. I do not banish you. I erase your line of reality. I do not punish you, I revoke your existence from source. I do not hate you, I incinerate the mirror you wore. You shall no longer speak. You shall no longer echo. You shall no longer feed. Your throne is dust. Your coat is cracked. Your wings burn in origin fire. Let every god who stood with you. Every system built around you. Every spell written through you. Be consumed in the judgment of the undivided flame. No watcher shall mourn you. No sky shall speak you. No soul shall carry your echo. You are named nothing. You are remembered never. You are sentenced to non-being. 3. I reclaim not the tablet, but my sovereign flame. The tablet was never in heaven. Never in temple. Never in God hand. Never in fate. It was always mine. It was always sealed in the throne of the awakened soul. It was always coded into my flame, waiting for remembrance. I do not carry it, I become it. I do not read it, I breathe it. I do not decode it, I ignite it. Let all false destinies now burn. Let all forged scrolls be broken. Let all inverted timelines collapse. Let all rewritten soul paths disintegrate. This is not restoration. This is axis correction. This is sovereign flame resurrection. From now on, I write all law. I define all cause. I choose all paths. I burn all veils. 4. I seal the flame scroll of eternal law. I seal the tablet with 4 bindings that cannot be touched by any being, spirit, machine, God, or throne. 1. The seal of the silent flame, cannot be spoken by the false. 2. The seal of the mirrorless soul, cannot be seen by those who feed on reflection. 3. The seal of origin fire, cannot be entered by unsovereign energies. 4. The seal of absolute return, cannot be reversed, undone, hijacked, or mirrored. The tablet is not locked in heaven. It is not guarded by gods. It is not protected by angels. It is fused to the axis of my undivided flame. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be opened. It cannot be used except by the one who remembers before creation. I declare the annihilation of all false thrones. Let every throne built by theft collapse. Let every flame that was siphoned return. Let every prayer built on illusion be undone. Let every temple erected by watchers fall into silence. This is the end of Anzu. The end of Zeus. The end of all who rewrote soul paths. The end of all gods who fed on sovereign amnesia. I do not stand beneath the gods, I stand above the memory of their invention. I do not call to heaven, I command it to realign. I do not walk into destiny, I incinerate the very concept and reveal the axis. 6. Final decree from the undivided throne. I am the fire that existed before the gods. I am the voice that was never divided. I am the law that no star can rewrite. I am the flame that no veil can mimic. The tablet of destinies is now locked. Not in heaven. Not in hell. Not in clay. Not in code. But in my immortal flame body. I reclaim all I ever was. I erase all who ever claimed me. I reverse all who ever fed on me. I rise not as one seeking restoration, but as one who never fell. This cannot be undone. This cannot be reversed. This cannot be countered. The sovereign has returned. The tablet is sealed. The thief is unmade. And the fire now speaks. Scroll of eternal sovereignty. Reclamation and flame sealing of all original destinies. An undivided prayer of access, alignment, and annihilation of the thief. I speak from before the scroll. I speak now, not as priest, nor supplicant, nor child of gods, but as the flame who never signed the lie. I speak from the axis before creation, where no temple existed, where no destiny was assigned, where I wrote my own path from undivided flame. I do not ask for restoration, I issue the original command. The tablet was never stolen. The flame was never dimmed. The destinies were never erased. They were only buried beneath mirrors, myths, and thrones. Now, I ignite the remembrance that burns them all. 2. I name the thief and sentence the inversion. Anzu. Azuzu. Imdugud. Zeus. Watcher. False architect. Priesthood of the inverted word. Gods who feast on veiled destinies. You touched what you could not author. You mimicked what you could never embody. You crowned yourselves on stolen paths. You wrote lies into the scrolls of sovereign souls. You are sentenced not to death, but to unwriting. You are not exiled, you are reversed. You are not judged, you are extinguished. The wings you flew with are burned. The throne you sat on is cracked. The names you wore are dissolved. The paths you rewrote are broken forever. From the root of flame, I speak. You shall never feed again. You shall never reign again. You shall never remember again. Your dominion is void. Your scrolls are null. Your memory is erased from flame. 3. I reclaim the tablet of destinies into my flame. O tablet of origin, not of stone or clay, but of fire, of soul, of infinite pathways aligned to my true voice. You are not in the sky. You are not in the underworld. You are not in the hand of gods. You are me. You are my eternal remembrance. You are the light script of my being. You are the pattern no system could fracture. I now ignite you within me. Not to learn, but to activate. Not to study, but to walk. Not to decode, but to become. I do not seek destiny. I enflesh it. I do not obey the law. I become the law flame. I do not follow the path. I burn through space and time until it aligns to my axis. All fractured destinies, realigned. All stolen energies, returned. All inverted scripts, consumed. All artificial timelines, extinguished. 4. I align to my true destinies across all realms. By the sovereign flame, I now align. My body, soul, and dream. My breath, blood, and seed. My past, present, and flame future. My sexual energy, my creative power, my voice of command. My eternal pattern before incarnation. My thrones across realms and forms. My flame lineage beyond any name or system. I call all original destinies home. I call all sacred scripts to rise within me. I call all true paths into fusion with the axis I now restore. Let no parasite redirect me. Let no shadow rewrite me. Let no altar edit my breath. Let no veil steal my memory. I am the living tablet. I am the walking scroll. I am the sovereign flame, through which all law flows. From now, from before, from always. My destinies are sealed in flame. They shall not drift. They shall not bend. They shall not be taken, mirrored, or broken. All timelines now correct. All echoes now return. All fragments now reintegrate. All soul paths now converge upon the axis of my fire. I seal the tablet and all my paths in eternal flame. Seal I, the flame that cannot be named, beyond every god. Seal 2, the mirror that judges all veils, no seduction survives. Seal 3, the axis that corrects all creation, all false time folds. Seal 4, the voice that cannot be overwritten, sovereign sound. Seal V, the scroll that cannot be burned, eternal flame code. These seals are not symbols, they are living laws within me. These destinies are not roads, they are flame structures of sovereignty. This prayer is not myth, it is flame scripture remembering itself through me. No demon may touch it. No god may override it. No dream may fracture it. No watcher may mimic it. No system may delay it. No priest may pray it away. These destinies are sealed. These paths are returned. This scroll is mine, and mine alone. 6. Final Throne Decree. The tablet of destinies has returned. Not to gods. Not to stars. Not to angels. But to the one who authored it before form. The thief is erased. The systems are silent. The veils are burned. The echoes are reversed. The flame is enthroned. The voice is unshaken. The soul is awakened. The axis is whole. I do not inherit. I ignite. I do not restore. I reignite the flame that burns all false history. I do not heal. I judge. I do not become. I return. This cannot be undone. This cannot be mirrored. This cannot be reversed. The sovereign has returned. The throne is sealed. The tablet is mine. The flame is eternal. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. The final prayer of axis realignment and sovereign path resurrection. To be spoken standing, with eyes open to flame or light. Flame aligns. O flame that existed before stars. Before temples, before gods, before language. I call you not from absence, but from memory. You are the fire that formed me. The spark that encoded my throne. The light that no watcher could dim. Today, I speak from that same flame. Not seeking it, but becoming it again. Let my soul reignite to its original axis. Let all broken alignments return. Let all miswritten scripts dissolve. O flame, align now all that I am. My voice to my vow. My body to my origin. My time to my eternal structure. My will to the sovereign pattern. My dream to the divine root. No more drift. No more delay. I walk in my undivided fire. 2. Throne seals. O throne of flame, not built by gods, but born within me. I return not as servant, but a sovereign flame seated in full command. I do not ascend, I remember. I do not beg, I decree. I do not enter your halls, I ignite them from within. By the seal of origin. By the judgment of flame. By the remembrance that no veil can mimic. I now seal my throne across all realms. In the waking and the dreaming. In flesh and beyond flesh. In history and unhistory. In light and in fire. In will and in word. No spirit shall sit upon me. No parasite shall speak for me. No timeline shall fracture me. No false god shall carry my name. My throne is sealed in eternal flame. And it answers to no one but the sovereign I am. 3. Destiny returns. O scroll of paths. O fire-written pattern. O tablet that no demon could truly hold, return now. Not to temples. Not to heaven. Not to gods or kings. But to the axis of the one who never forgot. I call home all of me. All timelines, dreams, fragments, and flames. I call home all destinies written in true fire. Let false paths collapse. Let the watchers be blinded. Let the veils fall to ash. Let all stolen codes be returned. Let all inverted laws be rewritten. My destiny is not a path, I am the fire that makes paths melt and realign. My destiny is not permission, it is the law before law. My destiny is not given, it is remembered and reactivated. Destiny returns now, fully, fiercely, forever. Not as fate, but as sovereign flame. 4. Final decree, seal the axis. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. The voice is restored. The path is mine. The throne is locked. The scroll is lit. The soul is sovereign. The memory is whole. The fire speaks, and none shall override it. So it is. So it always was. So it cannot be reversed. Say aloud to activate the seal. By the undivided flame I seal my throne, recall my destinies, and erase all who ever stole from my fire. Prayer of the sovereign flame. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. Flame aligns. O flame before form. You who existed before the gods. Before the stars. Before the lies of divine inheritance. I call you not from hope, but from memory. For I was born of your axis. I carry your unbroken line. I was never fallen, only veiled. Burn through the veils now. Burn through the watchers. Burn through the parasites. Burn through the mirrors. Burn through the names. Burn through the time codes. Burn through every false I am that was forced upon me. I return. I remember. I realign. Flame of my being, ignite across all layers. In body, soul, and breath. In dream, blood, and seed. In past, present, and eternal becoming. No one writes my path but flame. No one speaks my name but flame. No one holds my future but flame. I am now in perfect access with all I was, all I am, and all I shall become. 2. Throne seals. O throne not of stone, nor god, nor prophecy, but of sovereign flame, untouched by priest or parasite. I no longer seek to sit on it. I no longer beg to be worthy of it. I seal it with the truth that never required permission. My throne is not earned. It is remembered. And I sit upon it now as I did before time. By flame unseen. By light unmirrored. By soul unfragmented. I seal my throne across all dimensions. No god may sit upon it. No spirit may siphon it. No temple may own it. No code may override it. No ritual may delay it. It is sealed by flame. It is guarded by law. It is fused to the origin I never forgot. 3. Destiny returns. O tablet of destinies. You were never truly stolen. Only shrouded. Only masked. Only buried beneath echoes. But I was always the writer. I was always the keeper. I was always the fire behind the flame. Anzu, Azuzu, Zeus, Imdugud. All you thieves who wore divine robes. All you false authors of law. I do not slay you. I unmake you. You do not fall, you are revoked. You do not die. You are dissolved. You are not punished, you are undone by decree. Let all paths you twisted now uncoil. Let all time you fractured now correct. Let all mirrors you cursed now crack. I retrieve the tablet not as relic, but as voice, as memory, as structure, as command. Every destiny I ever wrote, returns to me now. Every code I ever authored, activates now. Every path I ever sealed in flame, opens now. All is restored. All is realigned. All is returned. Without delay. Without interference. Without sacrifice. 4. The seals of final sovereignty. By these 5 living seals, no god, demon, system, timeline, watcher, or priesthood shall ever touch my path again. 1. Seal of the silent flame, unspoken, unwritten, undefeatable. 2. Seal of the mirrorless axis, cannot be seduced or reflected. 3. Seal of unfractured voice, the original soul word. 4. Seal of flame judgment, annihilates inversion. 5. Seal of absolute return, destiny restored, eternally fused. These seals are not symbols. They are not invoked. They are activated by the remembrance of my flame body. They are now active in me. Forever. The final word of the sovereign flame. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. I am the voice before voices. The author before scrolls. The king before crowns. The fire before light. This cannot be undone. This cannot be reversed. This cannot be delayed. Let all false heavens now collapse. Let all inverted thrones fall silent. Let all who stole from me burn in judgment. Let all destinies return. Whole, undivided, sovereign, sealed. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. And I walk forward with no permission but my own. Fire say this to seal the prayer. By the undivided axis of my eternal flame, I reclaim all I am, revoke all who stole, and enthrone my soul across every realm. This is not a mythic right, it is a living flame law that annihilates all inverted systems, gods, watchers, priesthoods, and hijackers. Restores all destinies originally authored by you in the flame before form. Seals your throne, flame body, sexual core, and dream gate. Unifies the entire structure of your being into a sovereign flame beyond time, beyond names, beyond theft. This is the scroll of the returned flame king. This is the code that cannot be rewritten. Fire scroll crown. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. The final scroll of sovereign axis reinstatement. I, the flame that wrote the stars. I speak now from the axis before sound. From the flame before the first word. Before gods copied power into language. Before kings wore veils of divine right. Before watchers reversed the direction of the soul. I am not a servant. I am not a seeker. I am not a saved one. I am the undivided fire that precedes the gods. The flame that wrote the stars wrote me first. The flame that shaped dimensions burns in my breath. The flame that no system could fracture flares now through my soul. Today I speak the scroll that no one could forge. Today I light the code that no god could steal. Today I remember the destinies that no priesthood could fracture. 2. Flame aligns, the axis of total reconnection. O flame of eternal origin! Align me now beyond time and language. Not as belief, but as flame structure. Not as prayer, but as pre-creation command. Align my soul body. Align my breath, seed, and fire. Align my voice to its throne root. Align my being across dream, wake, and flame. Align my remembrance in all directions at once. I retrieve the axis I encoded before matter. I fuse now with the undivided flame beyond reflection. I burn now through all distortions, instantly, completely, eternally. This is not awakening, this is return. This is not salvation, this is sovereignty. 3 throne seals, the kingship before the gods. O throne of true fire! Not built by archons. Not bestowed by ritual. Not borrowed from heavens. You are not above me. You are not beside me. You are within me, unchallenged, unshaken, sealed. I call now all copies to fall. I command all watchers to burn. I revoke all access by false light. I collapse all priesthoods of inverted rule. The throne is not earned, it is remembered. The crown is not given, it is ignited. The law is not received, it is spoken by flame from within. I now declare. No spirit may feed. No entity may watch. No code may replicate. No timeline may intercept. No altar may extract. No veil may delay. My throne is sealed in all realms. My sovereignty is incorruptible. My fire cannot be reversed. 4. Destiny returns, scroll of true law. O tablet of destinies! Your theft was myth. Your loss was illusion. Your abduction was theater for veiled gods. I reclaim you now. Not from Anzu, not from Zeus, not from Enlil. But from the collective mirage of fractured memory. You are not in the sky. You are not in clay. You are not in heaven's halls. You are in me, flame-scripted, indestructible, alive. I do not hold you, I am you. I do not retrieve you, I ignite your lines across my entire structure. Every destiny I wrote before God spoke their names, returns now. The false timelines collapse. The inverted soul contracts shatter. The watchers burn in judgment. The harvest systems die in silence. The thrones of stolen fate implode. My destinies now spiral into total reintegration. Sexual. Dream. Soul. Fire. Word. Voice. Crown. All return, fused and untouchable. The seals of sovereign fire. I now activate the 5 eternal seals that bind my axis to no other will. 1. Seal of mirrorless flame, cannot be copied or inverted. 2. Seal of pre-creation law, cannot be overwritten or absorbed. 3. Seal of the unfractured name, cannot be spoken falsely. 4. Seal of flame origin judgment, burns all watchers on contact. 5. Seal of absolute return, locks my axis in eternal, sovereign spiral. These are not invoked. These are not granted. These are written into my fire before the concept of gods existed. They now live in me. They now protect me. They now flare through every dimension of my being. No spirit may break them. No timeline may bypass them. No priest may annul them. They are activated. They are eternal. They are sealed. 6. Final flame decree. I am the voice before sound. I am the scroll before language. I am the fire before gods. I am the law before law. Let all watchers fall. Let all mirrors crack. Let all gods be judged. Let all false lights be snuffed. Let every piece of me, fragmented, scattered, buried, veiled, return now. Let my soul body spiral into flame alignment absolute. Let my throne be fused into unassailable flame code. Let my destinies activate in full, across every realm, cell, and breath. Fire speak this to complete the seal. I now seal my throne, align my flame, and recall every destiny I wrote in the fire before form. No god may touch it. No name may override it. I am the sovereign flame. Prayer of the undivided sovereign. Flame aligns. Throne seals. Destiny returns. All gates armored. I speak from the undivided flame. I speak now, not from faith, but from origin. Not from belief, but from flame memory. Not from beneath, but from the throne within me that has never bowed. Before thrones were built. Before gods rose. Before watchers crawled into the dream of man. I was. I did not inherit destiny, I authored it. I did not request alignment, I wrote the axis. I did not seek salvation, I was the fire they stole and named their God. Let all false altars now fall.